the capital gain. Okay, that's what we have checked in the last class. I'll just share the material, beta. 1 minute. Yeah. See, last class I made you write this, if you remember. Long-term capital gain on shares, it is 10% after giving 1 lakh additional exemption. Short-term capital gain on shares, it's 15%. Other long-term capital gain, 20%. Short-term capital gain tax rates. Okay. So this is how we are taking all the details. Then with this, we solved some tax rates ke saath problem also. Did you all understand the unutilized basic exemption? My other income is only 1,80,000. Till 250 income is exempt. Can I utilize that remaining 70,000 in the long-term capital gain? Answer is yes. Okay. So this is all about the long-term capital gain. Now let me share the screen. क्या हो गया मैंने फाइल खोल के रखा था and it is Next week you are having time. I have increased the views of all the videos. You can watch it आराम से जितना time चाहिए. Last class I have also talked about the other things, small things like reverse mortgage we have done. So let us directly start now with one of the topic we have left in the capital gain. Last one, that is slum sale and advance money forfeited. ठीक है? पहले slum sale करते हैं. You know what is slum sale? Section 50B. What is 50C? Stamp duty if it is more and all. Slum sale clearly says lump. You know, I'm selling you running business of concept classes. My building, my furniture, my camera, my projector, my touch screen laptop, all you have taken. All my assets, all my liabilities. You have taken my whole running business lump sum and you gave me 50 lakhs. Now for me, I have sold you building, furniture, plant and machinery, books, projector, camera. So this 50 lakhs, how do I calculate capital gain for me? Because I've sold you my whole business, all the assets. One way out is I have to call a valuer and tell him, oh, 50 lakhs में से building का value है 30 lakhs, projector का value है 10 lakhs, touch screen camera or laptop का value. Are you getting? Instead of that, one scheme is there in income tax which is optional. It says that if you want, you can calculate the capital gain under slum sale, section 50B. 50C is stamp duty, slump, lump, PB, section 50B. Okay. Now this scheme is optional. Ma'am, I don't want to learn next what half an hour you're doing. Suppose in case, then okay, Dipti ma'am, you gave 50 lakhs. What I will do, I will segregate. Building ka cost is this is the sale value, capital gain, furniture cost, like that. Or instead of that, I can do it in a different way, easier way. So in exam, if they ask you slum sale, exactly same kind of question will come in 7 marks. Inter and final, both, this is like a super hit. Okay. So this advance money forfeited and slum sale is the only thing left. And then we will start with income from other sources. So I'm sharing the material with all of you. DT compiler, I've given all in the app also. 1 minute. Why the chat is getting closed? If you have any doubt, you can ask. Slum sale directly, I'm opening the topic. Very beautiful small topic. This is optional actually, but exam mein to they will say follow the slum sale if you wish to. Okay, right. According to this is section 50B. Just remember the main section more than enough. I'll give you nice booster notes also, and we'll do one problem also. First, you read it. According to section 242C, slump sale means transfer of one or more undertaking lump sum without value being assigned to individual assets and liabilities. I am giving you assets and liabilities means my net worth, my capital. Whole business I am transferring you for lump sum. Any gain arising in the previous year shall be chargeable to capital gain. If any of the capital asset is held for more than 36 months, whole capital gain is long term or short term. Now I have transferred you my plant and machinery, my building, my camera, my laptop. So if instead of taking individually, if I am selling you everything lump sum, any of the asset out of this is long term, the whole capital gain will be long term if it is held for more than 30. I've taught you age of asset for shares less than 12 months, more than, for debentures and land and building 2 years, for jewelry and all 3 years. But slump sale, what it says, more than 36 months, एक भी asset है ना, the whole slump sale is long term. It's very easy to calculate, but it is new for you. You have never heard of this term. So take your time to understand, write the booster notes and solve the question answer. It will be done. Okay. The net worth of an undertaking or division so transferred shall be the cost of the acquisition and improvement. Because I am selling to you everything lump sum, what will be the cost? The cost will be the net worth. What is net worth? Assets minus liabilities. Clear to all of you? Right. I hope you all know from company's point of view, assets minus liabilities is net worth. Ratios में और करते हैं ना? Net worth is share capital and reserves. Nothing but your old equation. Asset minus liabilities capital. So net worth you have to take as the cost of acquisition and improvement. Net worth shall be aggregate value of the assets as reduced by the liabilities. Okay, right. Now how to take the aggregate value of assets? Everyone in the class is clear with this term called net worth? Otherwise, I don't want to go to the next point. Assets minus liabilities is net worth. SA. And this side, your share capital reserves is nothing but your net worth. This same term we use in ratios also. Now, aggregate value of assets and liabilities shall be depreciable assets WDV. Okay, see, you want to take assets minus liabilities. So, depreciable assets you should take at WDV. And other assets, you should take it at book value. Self-generated goodwill and all. Nowadays, no depreciation on goodwill, so it is nil. Liabilities, take it at book value. 1 second, dear students. Thank you for waiting. Aja. In case of depreciable assets, WDV. In case of other than depreciable assets, like land, land is never depreciated. So book value. Self-generated assets, goodwill is nil. Liabilities will be taken at book value. Any change in the value of asset because of revaluation, ignore it. Sometimes, you know, in accounts, if you must have heard, we revalue the asset. Like my plant and machinery was 20 lakhs. Now I'm saying plant and machinery 3 lakhs se value bada do. And this side I create revaluation reserve. This is my own created profit. So ignore it. I'm saying, see. Plant and machinery is 20 lakhs. 3 lakh I did revaluation. So now plant and machinery's value have increased. And on the liability side, I have put revaluation reserve 3 lakh. Ignore it. Ignore it. You may not understand right now everything, but isko jab apply karke problem solve karenge, so it will be clear. Any change in the value of asset on account of revaluation shall be ignored. Report of CA is required. This method is optional. Ma'am, if not this, then what is there? Separately. You gave me 50 lakhs. No, I'll bifurcate. 50 lakhs mein, my laptop 5 lakhs. My projector 8 lakhs. My camera 6 lakhs. Like that I will bifurcate. Okay? But in exam, so you have to take it. There's some amendment in it, I'll tell you. So first you write down the method how to calculate. When I complete making you writing method, no, You'll say, ma'am, this should come in exam. Literally, I'm telling you, dear students, अगर slum से लाए तो smile because you're going to get 7 out of 7 marks. इसमें कोई creativity नहीं. Same questions are asked again and again. But because it's very important and new for us, directly going to the 35th problem, no. First, we will write some booster notes. I hope you all now know what is booster notes. Pointers हम लिख रहे हैं to remember. Yeah? Points to remember for slum C. Ma'am, you have already given the points. No. Still better. Once you write it, you learn it. है ना? एक बार आप लिखोगे तो बेटा याद हो जाएगा, इसलिए हम फिर से लिखेंगे. One second. Write down first point. First point लिखो बेटा. Number 1, slum sale. When sale consideration is coming lump sum, section 50B. If you don't understand my writing, listen and write. Out of all assets transferred, anyone, it is long-term capital gain. Out of all the assets transferred, anyone, it is long-term capital gain, long-term capital asset, then capital gain is long-term capital gain. I have transferred you 3-4 assets. Out of that, any one is long-term. The whole capital gain is long-term. Third thing is no indexation. Ma'am, you said if it is long-term capital gain, we have to take indexation. But here the way we calculate is different. How will you calculate? Write down sale consideration. जो आपको मिल रहा है ना, lump sum. Sale consideration minus net worth will give you long-term capital gain, over and out. Sale minus the net worth will give you long-term capital gain. Now, most important point while solving the question. So put a 5-star. Comfortable writing like this booster notes with me? So many students are saying, ma'am, is it a regular batch? Answer is yes. Whether it is fast track or regular batch, few things are to be written. When sale consideration is lump sum, you use this method. Out of all the assets transferred, one is also long-term. No indexation. Sale consideration minus net worth, you get the answer. Long-term capital gain. Okay, right. And now what is the... How will you calculate the net worth? Net worth is nothing but assets minus liabilities. Net worth is nothing but assets minus liabilities. Where? नीचे लिखो. Depreciable assets. Depreciable assets, you take it at WDV. Depreciable assets, you take it at WDV. Non-depreciable other assets. Non-depreciable other assets. Book value. Non-depreciable other assets, book value. Current assets will be there. Cash, bank, datas, all. Book value. Less. Liabilities. करंट लायबिलिटीज, लॉन्ग टर्म जो भी है वो बुक वैल्यू, you get the net worth. If some of you are feeling, ma'am, this is as if you are teaching ratios, then answer is yes. Though we are in income tax. Depreciable assets take book value as per section 32 depreciation. Non-depreciable assets book value. Current assets book value. Liabilities book value. You get the net worth. Done? Aja. Now here please write down revaluation. Revaluation of assets, ignore. Revaluation of assets, you have to ignore. Revaluation of the assets, just ignore it. If they have done, you have to ignore it. I hope you remember self-generated goodwill. Self-generated goodwill. Now to it's not even depreciated, and self-generated goodwill, if they have put some value in balance sheet, it's wrong. It's always nil. Self-generated goodwill always nil. Take care of these points, you will get answer. This method is optional. They may ask you MCQ also, beta. Any point you are writing, and if it is not clear, unmute and speak up. This method is optional. You may not like it, don't follow it practically. In exam, if they say slum sale, you have to do it something. And you need a report of CA to check whether you have taken all the values and everything correctly. That's all for the pointers. Beautiful way of learning. Yes or no? First we read the book. Now we have written the concepts. And now along with this, when I apply it, you will actually learn it. Finish writing all the points? Yes? When I close the screen share, I can see this. If you don't want to put the chat box, just this is enough that you have done. आ जाओ, ये देखो बेटा. Let us read this problem number 15. Okay. A is the proprietor. पढ़ो एक बार problem number 15. It's a nice one. Repeatedly same kind of questions are asked, but they should ask. A is the proprietor of Akash Limited having 2 units. And he transferred on 1st April his unit 1 by way of slum sale. Okay, so unit 1 is going bye-bye. For a consideration of 25 lakhs. Expenses are 28. His balance sheet is given. Okay, right. Unit 2, nothing you have to do. They've just given the information of both. And he started the unit in 14-15. Okay. A revaluation reserve is created by rising upward the value of the building in unit 1. So here 3 lakh rupees is revaluation reserve. Means how much you should take the building? 9 lakhs. Building is 12 lakhs, 3 lakh inflated, and this side revaluation reserve created. So while you do slum sale, ignore revaluation reserve because it's fictitious. It's not actual. I can say, nahi, meri property ki value is not 9 lakhs, it's 12 lakh. And this side I am creating reserve. Not done. Okay. Next. No individual value of the asset is considered. Other assets include patents which are acquired for 50,000. In this other assets, patents are there on which no depreciation is charged. Can anyone say quickly in the class what is the rate of depreciation for patent, technical know-how, copyrights? As per Income Tax Act, what is the rate of depreciation for patent? Hope you all have this. If not, take a screenshot. दीप्ति मैम has taught you business head. नहीं आया तो फिर बंद करो, जाके business head पढ़ो फिर. Quick answer. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Happy to see that you all remember. Patents, copyrights charged at 25%. Now compute the capital gain. Okay. So did you understand this point? Okay, in other assets 50,000, so we need to depreciate. Patents, copyrights are depreciated, only goodwill is not depreciated. They didn't depreciate, we will depreciate. And 1 lakh, we will take the cost separately. Done and clear, and it is to be done in notebook. So don't see the answer now. Reading the problem is clear. Calculate the capital gain. When they give lump sum, you have to calculate in exam slump sale. Ma'am, I don't like slum sale, and you said it's optional. Can I calculate by separately, array separately out of that? What's the value of the building? What's the value of the patent? Also, pata to hona chahiye na. And liabilities they have given combined, but carefully pick up liabilities. I'll share. Once again, I forgot. Sorry. Liabilities they have given combined, beta, but 70% are of unit 1. Creditors also. So we'll just take for unit 1. ओके आ जाओ चलो साथ में करते हैं वेरी इजी टॉपिक एंड डू इट एंड स्कोर गुड मार्क्स इन एग्जाम ओके आ जाओ लेट अस डू दिस प्रॉब्लम इन नोटबुक नाउ इन क्लास प्रॉब्लम नंबर वी आर doing प्रॉब्लम नंबर 90 फॉर्मेट याद होना चाहिए सबको Problem number 15. Computation of income of Mr. A. Slump lump section 50B. What is 50C? Stamp duty. Right. How do you calculate this? Sale consideration. Sale consideration. We can copy very quickly. 25 lakhs. Less expenses 28,000 24 lakh कितना आ रहा है 25 lakhs minus 28,000 2472 2472 oh sorry I wrote it up we should write it down and we call it in the outer column as net sales consideration after expenses minus what you have to minus net worth. Ma'am, where is the net worth? It's not there. We'll calculate. And because they have started this unit 14-15, we will take it as long-term capital. Okay. Now I'm going to calculate in working note 1 net worth. What's the format of net worth? I did say to all of you is assets. Can we take building? In net worth, take assets minus liabilities. So can we take building 12 lakh minus 3 lakh? Everyone is clear why I'm doing minus 3 lakh? Because 3 lakh you have inflated. Revaluation reserve, तो उसको close करो. Next is machinery 3 lakh, copy paste. Next is your current assets, datas 1 lakh. Oh, screen sharing stopped. Take it 1 lakh, datas. Next is other assets. Other assets are 150. Out of that, 50,000 is patent, which they have taken at cost, not depreciated. So you have to depreciate. First 1 lakh can I write separately? Everyone is clear what I am doing? 1,50,000 is my other assets. Out of that, 50,000 is patent, which they have taken at cost. We need to depreciate it WDV 25% से. तो हम क्या करेंगे? बाकी क्या कर लेंगे? 1 lakh. But other than patent, other assets, I'll just copy paste here. Patent. Patent value, can I get in working note 2? Yes. Now what I will get is Oh, sorry, my screen sharing stopped. Touch screen, this is the problem. Little hand goes here and there and it. Total assets, but don't do the total of assets, beta. We yet don't know what's the patent ka value. Less liabilities. I'm giving you the format. If anyone in the class is thinking, ma'am, can we do patents as working note 1? Bilkul, you can. Liabilities. Liabilities में what we will take? The first one, bank loan. Bank loan out of 2 lakh, 70%. Out of 2 lakh, 70% of the bank loan you have to take. 1,40,000. Trade creditors, 1,50,000 into 25%, 37,500. So what's the total of the liabilities? It's easy. So can I do and keep? Am I going fast? Can you finish writing? I'll pause. Yet I have to put the values of the patent. But liabilities, they have given together for 2 units and I have just transferred in slump sale my unit 1. So I just took for unit 1. Okay? Aajo. So we will get the net assets. Now I'm going to working note 2. Depreciable value of patent. आ जाओ कैलकुलेट करते हैं पेटेंट. Depreciable value of patent. What is the cost of the patent? Cost of the patent is 50,000. 1722. It's given in the problem that patent is purchased in 22 and since then it is taken on cost. So let us depreciate it 25% for 22-23. 12,500. Now what's the value on 1st April 23? 37,500. Now let us depreciate it 25% for 23-24. 9,375. Yeah. Did you get it? 22, it was 50,000. Now, because it is used for more than 180 days, it is purchased in July 22. I'll take 25% depreciation. Then 37,500. Then 25% depreciation, 9,375. Sorry, 37,500 and then this year full depreciation. So as on 1st April 24, when I transferred it, did we take the year correctly? हाँ ठीक है पहले complete कर लो problem ऐसे. 28,125 is the value. 9 lakh plus 3 lakh, the value of the asset. ₹14,28,125. We can write it in the outer column. The value of the assets transferred is 14,28,125 minus 177,500, 12,50,625. 12,50,625 is the net worth of my business. The day I gave you my whole business for 25 lakhs, that day, what was the value of the assets? This. What's the value of the liability? This. So what's the value of net worth of my running business? 12,50,625. I gave it in 2472. So now what we are getting is 12,21,375. One more problem we will do. Slum sale should be clear. Excuse me. First you ask your doubts, beta. क्या doubts हैं पूछो. Shall I do the revision once? I have sold my whole business to you for 25 lakhs. Expenses related to business 28. Net sale consideration is 2272. Assets minus liabilities. Everything I have transferred to you. Correct? For a net worth. Okay? Now long-term capital gain. Okay? So long-term capital gain ke liye, we need the net worth. Now what is net worth? All the assets given to you minus liabilities. So in assets, if building was revalued, remove it. Machinery, same. Data, same. Other assets, 50,000 is patent, which is not depreciated. We clearly said depreciable asset, depreciate. Non-depreciable assets, same. Revaluation, ignore. Current assets, data and all same. So patent, they didn't depreciate and it was purchased in 22. Actually, it should be 21 only. Because when did I transfer the unit? 1 second. So if date mein gadbad hai, that I'll correct if it is. So patent you have transferred for 28 and liabilities you have taken. So your assets minus liabilities, this please write down all of you is net worth. And this net worth I have copied here and got the answer. Yeah. Please check it here. एक बार आके देख लेते हैं डेट में अगर कुछ डिफरेंस है तो. Okay, he transferred in 23, so it should be 21 only. Tax book, how many times we change it happens. It should be July 21. So 21 and 22, 22 and 23. Why am I not charging the depreciation for 23, 24? Because 1st April 23, I am selling the business. First day of the financial year. So the year when I sell, no. So before that 2 years, just I should sell. Please check this sum and if you have any doubt, 2 seconds. There's no break. I'm coming back and doing one more problem. But till then, you check it. Okay? If you have any doubts, comment below. All right. I want the message from all of you. Is this clear or not, this problem? I'm waiting. Slum sale एक ही बाकी था वो हमने कर लिया. Yes? Chalo. One more problem is there that's very easy. I'm checking it orally. You do it as homework. Star Enterprise has transferred its unit R to A Limited by way of slum sale. Okay? The liabilities and assets are all given in capital. Which unit they have transferred? Unit R. Okay. Using further information, compute the capital gain for unit R. Slump sale consideration is 930 lakh. How much is sale consideration? 930 lakhs. Fixed assets of unit R include land which is purchased at 110 and it was revalued at 140. So land की जो see sale consideration minus net worth is long term capital. So land value they have included in the R. R unit is sold. Other information is just given to for you to check. Now R is sold for 600. Huh? So R in 600, you have taken the land which is 110, you have taken at 140. So now take the land back at 110. Correct, all of you? Right? So how much is the fixed assets of R? 600. Out of that 140 you remove. They have taken land at 140 and take its correct value 110.